All right, here we are in the finals, and we even won the die roll, which could be good. Oh, it's my buddy. I know this guy. Well, that's a keep. Oath of Druids turn 1, not so amazing, but yeah, all right. So I think we just forest go here. Like, we kind of want him to play a creature so that we can try to get him with Oath. Now we can also just Shardless Agent turn 2 if we don't think he's going to have too many creatures going, which I'm kind of thinking he might not. Oops. Yes, this is Christomacy, I believe. Is if he dies, he dies, which is one of the sweetest Moto names. All right. Just making that mana. And now we have a little bit of a clock. And sometimes that's important against a blue player. You know, I don't really know what kind of deck he's playing, but definitely like to... just getting something down can really help chip away at their life total. And I don't really see any reason to do much here. I'm just going to ship it back. I mean, I'd like to get Tamiyo down, but like into this, it just doesn't seem super likely that that's going to work out well for us. If I really, really want to get Tamiyo down, I can Turnabout as well. Firebolt, okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and go for Turnabout here. I'm basically using it as a counter spell. Like, I'm just tapping him out so that I can hit Tamiyo. It's a little bit awkward the way you have to do it. But when he's only on one blue source and we can resolve one of the better planeswalkers around, I feel like that's just fine. Can also just regrow some stuff. Keep that thing locked down. I mean, sure, the red could be a little bit scarier for Tamiyo, but I think it's more important to lock him out of a color entirely. That just seems more important. Now we want to see some card drawing or whatever, but for now, I mean, we're just going to ride this wave. Just try to keep his mana pinned down. Also, if we get lucky, he'll just play a creature here. You know, maybe he's got some type of blue-red kind of tempo burn, aggro burn thing. Ooh. Well, I guess that's a better target, so we'll keep that thing tapped. It does give him access back to his blue mana here, which is a little bit annoying. Question, do we want to Oath of Druids and just sort of run that out there? I don't think we do. It's a lot of information to give him. I don't know. I mean, we do miss a turn on it, and we don't have any creatures really coming up, so maybe it's wrong to just... not just get it down, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like it's better to not let him know. Because if he just draws some random creature and runs it out there, we can just completely destroy him. Where if he has a random creature, it doesn't work that way. Oh, Ral Zarek. I would like to have a Ral Zarek. So let's... Yeah, I don't really have a choice here. So let's go ahead and tap the blue source. He's going to tap out to get his Grim Monolith back. And we're going to actually kind of destroy him here, which is kind of funny. This is actually very funny what we're going to do here. We're going to play Ral Zarek and tap down his Grim Monolith again. And I think I am just going to go ahead and play my Oath. Because he really does need to play a creature at this point to be able to start interacting with my planeswalkers. If I can ultimate Tamiyo, I can Turnabout every turn and just lock him out of his lands for the rest of the game. Because Tamiyo's ultimate says whenever, well, you don't have a maximum hand size, but also whenever a card is put in your graveyard from anywhere, you can return it to your hand. So we can just lock him out. All right, so interesting. We saw no creatures from him at all, which might mean that the Oath of Druids is dead. It's just our sideboard is just nonsense. I just don't think we have the flexibility really to try anything else. I mean, I suppose he's got to play a creature at some point, right? Yeah, hopefully. All right, we'll keep this one. Need to hit a land so that we can play Awakening Zone on 3. Otherwise, you know, if he does happen to have a creature here, we can oath him. He suspended Ancestral. Yeah, that's the only thing that made sense there. All right, well, we drew our land. We know we're not facing Strip Mine since we already played against it, so I can just play whatever land I want here. The Mountain was probably the best draw in our deck as far as lands go. It gives us access to Ral Zarek and make sure that we do hit that Awakening Zone. The Oath of Druids, which felt dead before, seems to be really just dying a slow death here, as if we get the Awakening Zone down, we're just not going to play it. It's just not going to be a thing. There is an interesting chance that he's completely creatureless, like that he's a Storm deck, and in which case our all right, he's Magma Jetting, and it doesn't look like he. Well, actually, that's true. He still technically could be. In which case, our Oath of Druids is quite bad. All right, we're just going to go for the zone here. I don't think he's too worried about that. That's not a big. It's not a very scary card if you're playing Storm or Burn or whatever. He's just doing nothing though. I wouldn't be shocked if he countered Ral. Well, there's an Emrakul. Not a great draw, but we'll go for a Ral Zarek here. Yeah, maybe Emrakul's actually a decent draw if his deck's really slow. All right, he's got the mana leak. Okay. That's okay. I think I want Thragtusk more anyway. All right, so now he's drawn 100 cards. And hopefully he just doesn't have any way to like actually get a game plan going quickly. And then in that case, we've got the long game. I think I'm just going to play a Signet and an Academy and just ship here. He's just going to counter Thragtusk anyway, and I have to sack a Spawn. If I wait one turn, I don't have to sack a Spawn. And then if he counters it, whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh God. Big Daddy. All right, well now we get to Oath of Druids, so that's kind of the good news. And I hope to hit something sweet here. Unfortunately, what happened there? Oh, that was his turn. And hope to hit something on our turn. Unfortunately, of course, our dream scenarios, 2 of them are here. I'm not even sure that, what's it called, buys us that much time either. This is actually pretty awkward. Oh, he's just going to kill me so quickly. Yeah, he's not going to let me get away with much here. Okay, so we need to make sure that we stack this so that And then sack this. Yes. Shardless Agent. Well, I suppose we could have Thragtusk resolve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, no, that's probably not going to be enough. Oops. Oops. Forgot that the Shardless Agent counted for my academy. Okay, well, we got it. We got this down, so that actually helps. Doesn't quite get us to where we need to go. He gets to spin the wheel. We get to find out more about his deck here. But Shardless Agent was, yeah, pretty miserable. Burst Lightning for 4. That's close. That's getting pretty close. So he's got Magma Jet, Burst Lightning, Mana Leak, Ancestral Vision, Inferno Titan. And now Storm Breath Dragon, which actually just kills us. All right. So, not that many counters, though. There's a Remand here, a Vampiric. So I think we can be pretty bold. Like, we can expect a one counter, but probably feel okay about playing into the second one. We don't want to let him get to the point where he's resolving these type of things. So, yeah, I think we're still okay here, but what we need is a big mana draw. That's what we're going to need. There's our Oath. Metalworker's dead. Ral Zarek's dead. Dead. So we just have to mulligan. There's some decks we could keep that against. God, we have to mulligan this one too. I think we mulligan this one as well, to be honest. Like, this hand just does stone nothing. I guess it can cast spells. Yeah, I guess we'll keep it. This hand itself doesn't do anything, but it does have green, blue mana, which does cast a lot of our stuff. I think it's probably better than a 4-card hand. I don't think it's a lot better, but I do think it's better. And we're just going to do nothing here for a while. Trying an artifact would be reasonable. And there's an artifact. I don't think there's any reason to get Academy down right now. I wish we drew a Signet that that had black. We do have a couple of those, but beggars, choosers, etc. Demonic. What is he going to get? I think the assumption is that he's setting up next turn with whatever he's getting, so maybe he gets a Stormbreath Dragon or something like that. He can ship the turn, leaving Counterspell Magic up, and then just slam something big and scary and make it hard for us to fight. Take that. Okay, so we still get Awakening Zone, though it's still not very good here. We're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we're close to Terastodon, but I have a feeling that this turn is going to be very, very bad for us. He's got 8 cards right now, and he just Demonic Tutored and Remanded. It's like, oh, he's going to his cleanup step. What in the world? So you're telling me I got a chance, and here's a Boros Signet. Oh, but it's not black. God, I think that's We've got 5 signets, and I think 2 of them make black, so that's lame. But this could get good for us. We can cast Terastodon next turn, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I totally can cast Terastodon next turn. He's magma jetting. All right, well, I guess we owe it to ourselves to play around Mana Leak and not much else. I might not even play around that, to be honest. Let's see what we draw an island. All right, so island gives us 1, 2, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 6, 7, 8. That we can actually just play around Mana Leak, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Four, 6, 7, 8, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I overpaid. All right, so let's do this again. All right, so there's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nasty Terasti with Mana Leak payment. I think the play here is to probably just, oh wow, it resolves. All right. Is to blow up 2 of his lands and 1 of mine. I also could just get hyper aggressive and just blow up 3 of his lands, which is pretty sweet too. God, I should probably just do that. I'm going to do that. Because I can deal with elephants kind of for days, and leaving him it's just like, look how lopsided this is. My awakening zone says that I get chumps against all of his elephants, so, or at least his elephants enough to survive. And then I'm basically going to force him to trade 3 elephants for a Terastodon and just try to make my, and then, or if I can just find any answer to a single elephant, then I'm good to go. Metalworker's not it. I think I just pass here. Because if I find Tamiyo or like any of my planeswalkers or anything, I can kill 1 elephant and then just start bashing the hell out of him. And he's discarding to hand size. Ooh. What have we? So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're 2. Oh, yeah, we're 2 away because right now Metalworker doesn't actually do anything. All right, well, new plan acquired. Wait a turn, or maybe 2. This is obviously miserable for our opponent, but fantastic for us. There it is. There's 2, 5. Oh, right, because of that too. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And is this good? Take my extra turn, and that's the game. Now we kill him in 1 shot. If I attacked before, I actually wouldn't kill him. That was actually just a very weird game. Like, we mulled to 5, contemplated mulling to 4 because our hand was so mediocre. And he resolved Demonic Tutor with 4 lands out. But I guess when you resolve Terastodon and then Emrakul in the same game, things, you found yourself in a good spot or whatever, but still a weird game. A sweet one. I mean, for us, it was obviously really sweet because We mulled to 5 and then played Emrakul, which doesn't happen very often, but it was a weird one. That's funny. He said he was putting his shoes on. All right. Anyway, that was fun. Crazy draft. And I think we went just deep enough, but also had the win conditions to back it up, which is kind of a delicate balance in the holiday cube. If you guys want to say anything, say hi or whatever on Twitter, Marshall_LR is my name. And if you want to find anything that I do or related to the Limited Resources podcast or anything, it's lrcast.com. Thanks for hanging, guys. We'll see you next week.